Sorry, I'm late to my own show. By a minute. Morning, Messi. How are you today, darling? I want today. We are going to talk. That's what we're going to talk about today. We are going to talk. We're going to talk about opinions. And hey, the live started. I'll figure that out later. It's 10 o'clock.
Oh.
But I'll figure that out.
Where the sauce you are.
I am live.
All right. Okay.
All right, bye. Sorry, y'all. But good morning. Good morning. Today we're going to go over your guys' opinion on the Summers game. And I hope you guys like the thumbnail. I had to look for that. So, please. Yeah, we're gonna go over the opinions of what's going on. Of your guys' opinion on what happened to her. That would kind of, oh my God, now who's getting hold of me? Yes. But yeah, we are not gonna do any funny commentary today. I need to take a break. I kind of overdid it yesterday. But we're not gonna do it in this live anyway. I might do another one in a little bit with the funny. But for right at this minute, we are gonna go and see what your guys' opinion are on the Summers case. And then apparently Miss Daisy Cowpie put out a new one last night about a different case that I think she doesn't belong in, but we'll talk about that later. But yes, I want to know some opinions on what you think has happened. What is Andrew doing? Switch up. Talk. Because opinion, in my personal opinion, I honestly think, hey, good morning. Good morning. Yes, we are talking. I want your guys' opinion on what you think happened. It's been a little over 2 years now, and I want some opinions. That's all. Everybody keeps asking me what do I think happened. I want to know what you guys think happened. Let me just tell you, you hate me right now. Aw, I tell you. But no, seriously, everybody's asking me what I think has happened. What I think happened. What's going on there? Yes. How about hang on? Where's my shit? Yeah. Customization. Off. All right. I turned off the slow mo. I told Candace and I hold Grandis and Candace responsible for whatever happened. All right. Nothing wrong with that. I think Candace killed her or they sold her. Well, if you got to go back and look at the press releases that have been out, the Ellie down there keeps saying there's no foul play in my thing. So, my honest opinion, giving the light of some information I haven't had, is that maybe the gorge. People are saying that they won't search down there because it's too steep and too rocky and very dangerous. But what I want to know about this gorge. Sorry, I'm not doing panel right on this live right now. I'll do that a little later. It's my wife. Yes, dear. Okay. Okay. Are you taking some out of the back too? Oh, all right. Yeah. All right. Not a problem. Okay. Yeah, I wish I did budge. I missed my appointment. Counseling. Make sure Monday you get me up no matter what. Bella's. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Kate. All right. But Bella's is tonight at 3:30. No, I told them to send her the link. So I just feel I called her low and I rescheduled and I apologize for me missing my appointment. I just overslept. I think I need it. I think my body due to the excitement and the pitchiness of the few lives I did yesterday, my body just said screw you. So I have to be careful with that. So, but yeah, I'll have all that done before you walk through the door. Yes, dear, I got it. I got it. I got it, love. All right, love you later, bye. Holy, come back. Sorry, guys, yo, lady. Got had to talk about a few things. But no, but yeah, I want to know. Okay, Purple Sky, you think 5 people know what happened? What 5 people, may I ask? Sorry, we're gonna get on topic here. Everyone is. Nobody thinks it could have been anyone else. Well, it may or may not be. We don't know. So I want to know what Purple Sky has to say about 5 people who know. I got been in contact with my brother's calling. So yes, sir. I voted for you last night, sir. Oh, well, I don't have any monies to buy any votes because if I had the money, I'd buy you the votes. So they're bad parents. Okay. Huh? I'm trying, bud, but I can only do one a day. So yes, sir. Uh, maybe. But all right, I'll give you a call back. All right, later, man. Oi, cafe. But yes, well, sorry. Purple Skies thinks Grandis, Candace, Don, JBS, and Andy. Now, my personal opinion is at least 3 out of them 5 have to know something because I can't make any sense out of this case. I can't. Can't make no sense. In my opinion, I believe 4 people. But see, I can't make bloody sense out of this case. I can't. because there's way too many people that got dragged into it that shouldn't have. Way too many inconsistencies, in my personal opinion. The obvious is usually the right answer. You are correct. You are correct. But my thing about it is that my personal opinion is that on this in general, hey, what's going on? Yes, definitely justice for Summer. I agree. Um, but my personal opinion on this is that the boys were left home. Candace, Summer, Grandis went in, picked up my son. They went to the watering hole for some reason, whether it be for swimming or fishing. They did a couple errands. Hunter got dropped off. Grandis, Candace, and Summer all went home. And then X amount of hours later, she went poof. I want to know what happened between the time of 2:30 when they dropped my son off to the time she was reported missing. Because ain't nobody spoke about that. And that's where maybe the information that we are lacking to find this your little lady is there. So she was reporting Dippy. Please help me here. She was reported missing at what time? Because what's going on, everyone? At 6:36. Hunter was dropped off at home at 2:30. So 4 hours and 6 minutes later, she gets reported missing. What happened in that 4 hours and 6 minutes? What happened? What's going on, everyone? Thank you all for being here. But evening. Oh yes, it is an evening. Good Eve. Good morning. Oh Eve. Oh, I'm sorry. Eve. Yes, I'm sorry. Your screen name is a little long, so I get mixed up here. I'm sorry. But no, my personal opinion, the information that I'm looking for, okay, before I could give a definitive opinion on anything, is what happened in that 4 hours and 6 minutes that they were gone. It takes 35 minutes to get from my son's house to the hill. So that's consistent of driving. So you want to take that out of there, that would be about 3 hours. It would be 3 hours and 31 minutes. So 3 hours and 31 minutes where they weren't driving. When they got back, between the time they dropped off my son and got back home, it's about 35-minute drive. So by the time I want to know what happened when they got home to the time she was reported missing. 3 hours and 31 minutes later, I want to know what happened. Good morning. Good morning. Does anyone out here on these streets have any clue what happened in that 3 hours and 31 minutes between the time they arrived back on that hill to the time that they reported her missing? Does anyone have any credible information on that time period? Because I cannot defend it. I cannot honestly give my opinion on what happened with missing information. Now, Purple Sky, is that definitive? Good morning. Good morning. But is there receipts to back up that claim that She was at Fred's house? Just curiosity. Not saying you're wrong or anything. Just curiosity. Probably passed out either way. Obviously, nobody was watching her. Well, Andrew did. Hold up. Wait a minute. Did Hunter see the outfit she had on in the milk video? Not that I am aware of, but probably. Um, like I said, I don't have really much contact with him right now, which is pissing me off. But we're not getting into that subject right yet. But I want to know what happened between the time they arrived back on that hill to the time they reported her MIA. And now you are telling me that 55 minutes after they got home, Candace was at Fred's house looking for Summer. Is that what I'm being told? Now is this credible? Chad went to Fred's house sometime and said Candace was there asking him if he had Summer. Okay. But from my recent research of my own, okay, Purple Sky at 4:30. All right. But from my research of my own, all right, is that Fred barely even knew the Wells. And that, yeah. Andrew, that's BS. They know each other well. Well, I can honestly say from an inside source that you can know somebody without knowing somebody. But from what I'm saying, from what I understand, they didn't know each other like that. Hello, kitty cat. No, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. That's all. Because, like I said, I need to know. I want to know what happened between the time they arrived back home that day to the time the police report was called in. There's a lot of time missing. Well, just saying, did you know what? In my opinion, the timeline's off because they had to hide stuff. You know what I mean? In a hurry. Opinion. All right, so right now, what's going on, Lips? So right now, as it stands, we have absolutely no fucking clue, no clue whatsoever about the missing 3 hours and 31 minutes that they were that they were back home on that hill. That's what you're trying to tell me? Like I said, from the source I have, that they're telling me that they knew each other but didn't really know each other. There's nothing wrong with that. With knowing somebody but not really hanging with them all the time, but chummy with them like that. I mean, that's understandable. Y'all live close around each other anyway. I mean, you could know somebody but not know them. What's going on, kitty cat? But my thing is I cannot honestly, because a lot of people come over here and ask me what my opinion on the case is. I cannot honestly give a real opinion without knowing the missing timeline. And I know a lot of you guys have been invested in this case since day one. And that's why I come to you guys to find out the missing information as long as it's credible. You know what I mean? So I want to know what happened in the missing three and a half goddamn hours that they were back home. First it was gardening, then it was this, then it was that. I'm not going to believe any goddamn story about a crackhead. I'm not going to believe any goddamn story about, traffickers. I'm not going to believe any story of abduction. I'm not believing any of that jargon at all. Because in my head, in my mind, I need you to, whoever assumes that, you need to make it make sense to me, because them damn boys were home all motherfucking day long by themselves. But somebody's going to automatically travel 35 minutes away from either town to go steal a kid when they got plenty to pick from in the city. I'm not going to believe any of that jargon. It ain't going to be. Listen, a crackhead ain't going to go steal a crackhead ain't going to go steal a kid. A crackhead's going to break into your crib, steal your shit, sell it at the pawn shop for more crack. A trafficker ain't gonna go all the way the fuck up out there for one kid. They got plenty to pick throughout the whole fucking city. Okay? A kidnapper got plenty of kids to pick from all across the city. And they're not gonna travel 35 minutes outside of town to steal a kid. So, with that all said, Don, I'll take him for his word that his dumb ass was at work. Did he have a clue of what was going on? I think he did. Listen, my daughter likes her head cut low. All my children do. It ain't got nothing to do with headlights, nothing to do with trafficking, none of that. They just like their hair low. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And that picture that's going around where people are saying the little girl is no, that's a little boy. And that happened to be my stepson. And he was having a very bad day because his mom started her first job in a long time. So I was trying to cheer him up. But that was a boy. Don was only seen at work around 3:30. Okay. But my question, I'm reading comments, sorry. My question is this. All right, big question. Tell me in that 3.5 hours what the hell happened. We've gone over the property, who's owned it, where the property lines are, all that on this channel already. We've gone over a bunch of things all already. But my biggest thing is still nobody can tell me what happened in that 3.5 goddamn hours they were home. Not all workplaces end at 6, though, Lips. People are saying the TikTok from them with Summer lying on the milk carton joke wasn't on the 15th. It was before that. Okay. All right. But what is y'all's opinion? Because my personal opinion is I can't really give you one. Because on the 2nd-year anniversary of her missing, the news report stated they had no lead, no suspects, no signs of foul play, no signs of kidnapping. And I believe we went over this. But that's what I'm saying. Could he have been there the same day that I couldn't tell you. I don't know. We don't, and none of us have any, what's going on, everyone? Justin, Tate, talking about Daisy like that, lol. Oh, Lord. Oh, Justin, my lovely Justin. Um, do I really have to go over to Restream and go over that video again? Because I will. Justin, I have to apologize for last night. My last live I did yesterday. I will apologize. I did not mean to bring up your nether regions because I did say Miss Daisy. I did say Justin just slip her the lollipop because her name is in her mouth more than it should. Your name is in her mouth more than it should be, and I do apologize. That was very uncharacteristic of me, and I hope you accept my apologies. And I know you don't bat for her team. And just so anyone knows, while I have you, anyone brings up anybody's kids during any type of live out of any reason whatsoever, they will not. And then if I find out who it is, and you want to come over here on mine, you will be perma blocked. I will not put up with that shit. Nobody's kids need to be involved in YouTube jargon. The thing I'm seeing here is every other day there's someone missing in Tennessee. I concur, Mrs. T. Don't believe in sex trafficking. I agree. Don't believe in sex trafficking. I don't. I know it's out there. Oh, Lord. Justin, I just caught what you meant. Damn. I better be careful. Well, common sense tells us who would know except the ones that were there. My opinion, I mean, yeah, they would know, but here's my biggest problem with this whole situation. There's 3.5 fucking hours missing. 3.5 hours missing. And nothing. That's what I'm saying. There's 3.5 hours missing. That could be dire. That could be very important. Very important of what happened. So where's the 3.5 hours? Now this is where we go from opinions, and this is where we go to opinions and theories of what happened. This is where all those come in because no one out here knows what happens in that 3.5 hours. I mean, Justin, do you have any inkling of what happened in that 3.5 hours? I know you've done a lot of research and been involved in this case since day one. So, Justin, do you know what? Have you heard anything about that 3.5 hours from the time they arrived back at home to the time that they made that call? Do you know what happened? Because I sure the fuck don't. Morning. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Any milk will sweat. I can walk down to the store I walked down to the store yesterday, even at 64 degrees, my milk was sweating. No fighting in my comments, please. I mean, in chat, please. No fighting at all. This is about opinions. We all need to agree that everyone's allowed opinions. We only know she left the hill 2 times, nothing else. That's all we know. Remain. Well, that's quite all right, Remain. Much love, honey. A lot of people don't like me. That's quite okay, too. We all need to know if she's alive. We all need to know. I had been listening to what Fred has said a lot. Okay. If anyone was out there, if I was in that holler and knew a kid was missing and they had not called emergency within 30 minutes, I would have called myself. No. It don't even matter. If you're out in a holler like that, your kid goes MIA, you need to call them ASA. Because you don't know, because by the looks of that property and the looks of what's around that property, there's way too many things a child of her age and her height and weight could get hurt on. Some days I do. But my biggest thing is let's rewind. Let's go back to that day. Okay? I want to know that 3.5 damn hours that Don refuses to talk about, Candace refuses to talk about, everybody refuses to talk about that's up on that holler. What in the bloody hell happened between the time they went home to the time they made that call? There is no proof of abduction. None. No proof of foul play. So you're telling me, you're going to tell me that she stole Harry Potter's invisibility cloak, threw that shit on, and just went poof. That's basically what I'm getting out of this whole case, is that It's full of assumptions, accusations, rumors, jargon, and nobody has a goddamn clue or sense of where this little girl is. Who's out there on the ground now looking? Who is out there right now actively looking for this little girl? Right now, who's out there looking on the ground looking for this little girl? Psychics, you have to take with an open mind. Okay, you have to have an open mind and take what they say with a grain of salt, because not all are fake, not all are liars, but you have to take them with a grain of salt. Whoever got her from the basement where the dogs hit on her scent. Whoever it was took her in a car. Here's what I'm gonna say. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say about that. Crime traveler. Okay, no, not gonna try to. I'm gonna try not to disrespect your opinion here. We all have the right to them. But honestly, think about what you just said. Think about it. You look where that basement door is, and you look at that road, and you look at that gravel road, and you tell me if you're outside planting things, you're not going to hear a car roll up on your property. You're not going to hear somebody walking up on your property on a gravel driveway. Okay, think about it real quick. You hear a car, you're going to hear a car roll over the gravel. You're the dirt and rocks. You're gonna hear somebody walking up the dirt and rocks. You know what I mean? And how to if the and it's been said the boys were in the basement too. How are the boys not gonna say something to their parents? Then how is the fucking make it make sense? I'm not downing you for your opinion. I'm just letting you know. Make it make sense, okay? Because to me, it honestly don't make any sense right now. Would you not be calling TBI every day to get them to search more? I would be asking every day. If that was my child. It's the only thing that makes sense with the facts we know. No, 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 no. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just trying to make it make sense. The boys were not in the basement. They said she went to the basement. Oh, okay. Morning, Connie. But where okay, but still, you can if you're outside planting things, you're still gonna hear somebody come up your driveway. I'm not saying your opinion is wrong. I'm not. It does sound like a plausible outcome. It does. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying your theory does work. Three adults, three other children, 20 dogs, no stranger went on that hill. Morning, Giselle. Good morning, everyone. But I'm just trying to say your opinion does make sense, but there are other key factors that rule it out. You know what I'm saying? Now, for those who've been on that driveway or have a dirt driveway, you know what I mean. It's not easy to sneak up on somebody with dirt when you're walking on dirt and rocks. Question: why do you think Ellie stopped looking? They don't get paid enough. I say whoever it was waiting in the basement already when someone went down there. I but The boys were home all day. You see what I'm saying? The boys were home all day. And you're still going to hear somebody go down that driveway because it's all gravel and rock. Yeah, they don't have the manpower or the fundage to do it. Maybe. So they didn't hear the person. I don't think the car went up the driveway. Okay, see, you're getting into your theory a little bit more to make it make sense. And I appreciate that. I'm not picking on you or not. And I just want your theory does sound plausible. I'm not picking on you. I just want to hear more about your theory. Mrs. T, I don't know anymore. Too many missing here in Tennessee. Just don't know. Very true. No one was in the basement. Candace said no way in, no or outdoors locked. Okay, slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Everybody just slow down a minute. Okay? Um the boy said she went in the basement, correct? Mama said there's no way in or out. Besides that door. Well, I'm gonna get a little closer. Well, the only thing I can tell you, no. I'm just going with what was said. I'm not saying I myself believe it. Okay, but the boy said Summer went downstairs, and that the downstairs, the basement door that goes outside is locked and buried under her couch, supposedly. So, Summer last seen going into the basement. Correct? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Summer was last seen going into the basement, correct? Okay. And supposedly there's no way out of the basement other than the way she went, which was from the house. So, that leads back to one thing. One thing. One. Seen going into the basement, then dogs hit in basement and stopped at concrete. Remember how many times have I said it? How many times? For those who've been here for quite a while, how many times have I said that with the short second that you get to see that basement floor, there is a fresh spot in the basement floor where cement was freshly laid because it wasn't gray, it was white, as in freshly laid cement. When you lay cement, it is white. Okay, thank you for being here. Tend to believe Ronnie Lawson more than I believe the Wells. That's just me. I'm on the fence with him. If no one out How did she make sure that happened? Bolt the doors from the inside too. Kids don't listen that well about things, especially out and in the middle of the day at their own home. Exactly. Don is triggered if asked about party night before. Why? Good question. Okay. There's enough mods in here. I'm going to schedule my live. All right. Thank you, Dip Dip, for being here, honey. But here's my thing. Okay. If there's no way out of that damn basement other than the way that she went in, that means what? They had a kids' party that Friday. I have pics from that day too. All right, Lips. Thank you. But again, now, listen before y'all start getting your panties and your boxers in a fucking bunch here. Okay, just listen. My thing about it is the basement door leading to outside was blocked. Blocked. Okay. Boys seen her go in the basement to play. Summer goes missing. But the basement door is blocked and locked. Okay. I get it. Yes, I get it. There's signs of freshly laid cement on basement floor. Dog scent hits and summer scent hits in basement stops at concrete. Huh. Need I say more? Don said summer will never be found. Go ahead. Comments away. Chat away. It stops at the pavement, the road from the driveway. All right. But still. We don't know that. Not for sure. Okay, the rumor is that this didn't happen on this day. That makes no sense because of H and A. Exactly. Makes no bloody sense. Yes, but the smell can be very, the smell through the cement is very hard. She's not on the hill. That place has been checked so many times that. Okay. All right. So listen. Hold on. Hold. I'm out. So the place has been checked thoroughly, and she's not on the hill. Or, hold on, or the ravine. The one place nobody wants to look because of how dangerous it is. Um, Sarah, not that get you upset with me, honey, but the 15th is the 15th. My son seen her that morning with her mother and grandmother. But what about the ravine? What about it? What about the ravine? It's been stated it's too dangerous, too rocky, too dangerous, and too steep. Bear theory, not so sure of. I'm just saying, what about the ravine? Does anybody of all of you 90 beautiful people have any idea or any clue about this ravine other than it's by the light cemetery? No. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody's got a right to everybody's got a right to an opinion. It's all good. Not it don't matter whose side you're on and whose side you're not on. It's just open discussion today. Just try not to fight. That's all I ask. It's surrounded by wood, hills, hollers, pervert, and don't dealers and users. Yes, a dump for trash. But has anyone seen this ravine? Has anyone seen the ravine? Miss T, there was a rumor once that a bear was taking care of Summer. It's not on. Listen, it's not unheard of, but very, very uncommon. Maggie M, you have seen the ravine on video. Hey, everyone. I live 15 minutes away. Sarah, thank you, honey. Thank you, dear. 15 minutes away from where Summer disappeared. Yes. Okay. Maggie, may I ask you a question? Sarah, thank you, honey. Again, thank you. I really appreciate it. Miss Maggie, how deep is this ravine and what does it look like? I have not seen any videos on this ravine. I'm just, curiosity killed the cat type person right now. There was not an attack by an animal. Attacks are very messy and leave lots and lots of evidence. I concur. Teresa, would you go film the dump? Well, wasn't the dump searched? Justin, didn't they search that dump? Finally caught you on live. Definitely. Oh, how you keep missing me? Oh, that's how you keep missing me. You're about 2 hours ahead of me. 2 hours. Oh no! Holy fuck! You're behind me. Oh my god! That's how you keep missing me, darling. Anyone see the video where Ziggy said about Fred Hill and some guy named Cotton? Real name? She said it was Roy Simpson and said Fred Hill told her that Cotton told him he killed. Yeah, but you can't really believe that shit. You can't. You gotta take that with a grain of salt. But Miss Maggie, For the love of Christ. How hard is it to get into that ravine? That's what I'd like to know. And Justin, wasn't the dump, by dump you mean the land? Yes, wasn't the landfill already searched? I think there was an accident cover up. I have not heard foul play has been ruled out. No, it hasn't. Steep drop off. So, okay. All right. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Maggie. Maggie, now there's no absolute safe way to walk down there. And if you were to throw something off of it, will it continue to roll? Just saying. True. You can see them. They never searched landfill. Nope. Okay. Not without being tied off. Okay. But okay, they won't search the dump unless there is evidence and enough believe that she would be there. All right. Thank you, Justin. Thank you again, Maggie. You guys are awesome shit. So Ziggy, I watched her video with her live and a live jail call. Yeah, she got in a lot of trouble for that. So here's my thing. So how far away is this ravine from the Wells house? I'm loving it, by the way. I'm loving it. I'm outside on my built-in front porch where I can smoke as much as I want because I do not smoke in my house. Candace, separate Summers, daddy, and my yeah. Let's see. Yes, I mentioned landfills yesterday. Okay, across. Yes, but how close is that from the Wells house? Like, is that within walking distance? I really don't know where the Light Cemetery is compared to the Wells place. Yep. You already know. I think they took her to the dump, Hawkins County. Convent Center specific. Goddamn. Sidelines. Howdy. But yeah, how far away from the Light Cemetery is the Wells place? Because I try not to get too far involved into this case because it's a rabbit hole of rumors, bullshit, and half truths. So I try not to stay too involved. Not sure. All right. Thank you, Maggie. I'm sorry for putting you out on the light like that, but thank you. A neighbor was hiding on Wells' property. Who knew the dogs? Wells and Summer's dog. Oh, new dogs well. And Summer's dogs followed Summer because she knew abductor. Who's on property? Probably not. Just down the road. A 3-minute drive. Jesus. So that's the cemetery across. That's the cemetery across the way there. If you look on Google Maps, that's the cemetery across the street. That's the Light Cemetery. Because you got to remember, the Wells own some significant amount of property. A lot of dogs around East Tennessee. Exactly. JBS said one last week she thinks Summer would be within 7 minutes of Ben Hill. 7 minutes. 3 godforsaken minutes away from home is a fucking ravine. And if you look on Google Maps and see it, it's technically across the street from their fucking property. 3 minutes from that door to that property, to that ravine. I'm not stressed. Thank you. I'm not stressed out, Pamela. I'm not. Yeah, they do. But I'm not stressed out. I'm disappointed. It's right next to the light cemetery. No. I only had one cup this morning. I woke up a little disappointed in myself because I woke up late. Land management, public land. Okay. I'm disappointed. Here we are, 113 in my 114 in my chat. An hour and 3 minutes into this. If you go on Google Maps and you look at the property that the Wells own, they own a significant amount of property. Okay? That goes all the way down to the that goes all the way down to the next road. You got Ben Hill, and then you have this road. I can't remember the name of it, but it goes all the way down to that road. Okay? And right across the street from a portion of their goddamn property is the cemetery. Morning, Pink Banjo. Yeah, it was. I am just a simple man. A simple person that holds no weight on these YouTube streets. That loves his son enough to deal with the haterade and the disgusting people on these YouTube streets. If anyone wants this little girl found and brought home more, it's going to be me. Okay? Why? Why on this God's green earth, with everyone who's been down there, YouTube, civilian, police, news, has no one thought about taking a goddamn drone into that motherfucking ravine? Why has no one thought about doing that? No. Nope. whoever on there's got whoever goes and takes a trip to that goddamn bloody hill and goes by that ravine, for the love of everything you hold dear, take a fucking drone and fly it into that motherfucker. That fucking ravine is literally 3 fucking minutes away from her house. 3 minutes away from her house, and you're telling me nobody fucking cared to fly a drone in there? After over 2 years, nobody gave a fuck enough to fly a drone in the most dangerous place around this little girl's house. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. I didn't mean to. I am sorry. I apologize to whoever's watching this. I apologize to you all. I'm sorry. I I didn't mean for it to come out like that. I am sorry. I really am. I do apologize. I didn't mean to. I I didn't mean it. It upsets me to no bloody end. It upsets me. Take your meds, y'all. I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be like that. I'm sorry. But a ravine, a very dangerous place, is within 3 minutes of this little girl's home, and nobody thought smart enough to fly down a damn drone to see if she was even to see if there was anything even down there out of curiosity. And then we wait. Then we not only do we wait, but 2 years, over 2 years, before some low level asshole, damn near stroked out motherfucker like me has to point out the obvious about a dangerous place near a missing person's home. Nah, Andrew ain't gonna do no jumping jacks. But you understand what I mean? Do you understand what I mean though? This ravine is by the light cemetery. That is 3 minutes. Then the light cemetery is literally across the road from a portion of the Wells property. And this ravine is right next to the light cemetery. And nobody on this goddamn forsaken planet wants to just simply fly a drone in a hole in the ground just for fun. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Teen Summer. The thing about it is they checked ponds, creeks, they've done land and air searches. I get that. But how many of them did the search of that ravine? Does anybody know if they searched the ravine? We don't know if it was proven he was home by the time they arrived back on the hill. We don't at all. Just make sure you're subbed up because I'm working it. I'm working on the nerves. Ooh. She left 3 children alone that day, and something accidentally happened, in my opinion. She left 3 boys home that day, and then Summer goes missing, but not the 3 boys. I think heat-seeking drones used in air. Not sure. Not sure if it included the ravine. Okay, but it's been over 2 years, and there is no sign of this little girl whatsoever. None. Thank you, Sarah, honey. I love you. Thank you. I am sorry for screaming and yelling. I am. I do apologize, guys. Um, Morning, Ziggy V. But I do apologize. I do. You can't just go up there and search if you don't know someone in that holler. You don't belong in the hollow, nor on someone's land. These people don't accept strangers. I understand that. I do. And I don't want anybody out there. I don't want anybody going up there that's going to get themselves hurt. That's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm saying to do. All I am saying, thank you, Giselle. Thank you, honey. Thank you, thank you. All I am saying is that at the end of the damn day, okay, at the end of the day, that ravine was not searched at all. What's up, crime scene? At the end of the day, that ravine was not searched at all. Period. There's 3.5 hours that is missing. Period. I just wanna. Who can remember Don and Candace bringing a lot of stuff when Don got out of jail? I can remember a lot of things, but my biggest thing is this, guys. Okay, my biggest thing. The hell? Oh, all right. Giselle. LOL. I thought I was a member long ago. Just noticed I wasn't. But you had ever have a different channel? No, no. I did at one point when I lost this one for a while, but I've always had this channel. I listen to Allie and Leslie again on TM. He asked what they think happened. Bolt said Candace, her, and these 2 women were more about her than us. Thus, we go back to the ravine. I don't know. We don't know. That's the problem. There's 3.5 hours of that day just 3,000 acres worth of land was searched. But how many searched? But nobody's went into the ravine at all. They searched 3,000 acres worth of land, creeks, ponds, you name it. They searched it, except for this ravine. No, this ravine, bloody ravine. Okay, the ravine. Only 4 acres. I don't know how many acres were actually looked through. So is anyone allowed to search the ravine or is it banned from searching? Good goddamn question. Good question. Why wasn't this dangerous ass place within 3 minutes of this little girl's home searched? Yeah, I want to know. Dangerous leaving kids at home alone. Look at the woods and anything could happen. Yes, Blackwing. Just my thoughts. The boys were left home for various reasons, as they were still in bed, playing online, cleaning up for CPS visit. It's all lies, bull crap. No love for Summer or the boys. I can agree, Blackwing. There's no them boys are safe. Them boys don't even want to be there. Good morning, Dyer. Good morning. Good morning. In my honest opinion, in my honest opinion, in my honest thoughts, is that there's 3.5 hours of missing. Their stories don't add the fuck up anywhere. And now I just can't. Hello. Cadaver dogs need to be taken to the ravine. I'm just saying, why wasn't it searched over 2 years ago when she went missing? Why wasn't it? I don't understand how grandma got to leave as soon as so soon, not saying that she knows anything of what happened. I don't know. I don't. I don't know what's going on with Grandma. Yeah, I don't know. That I don't. Ravine, ravine. That's all I'm gonna say. A bloody, god-forsaken ravine. Don said it should have put up a fence around that house so the kids couldn't have gotten out that yard. I concur. I see Don has been trying to set up everyone in his path, trying to cover his ass. Good fucking luck. No, Pink Banjo, I haven't seen any footage. I just want to know what's up with that fucking ravine. CPS would have taken Summer, they would have been went down. I concur, and I wonder how many other bodies are out there. I posted it about I posted it about the cemetery. Or all right, I'll have to go back up and look. Sorry, I did not see it. Um but according to Donnie, CPS is just out there to kidnap their kids. That I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't search the ravine. I don't even know why it took all this long for even something for this ravine to be said. Nah, it's light property, not hill property. It's Frank Light's property, I believe. Don was okay. Whoa, slow down with that stuff, please. Um, is what I asked. If the Wells are not guilty, they wouldn't run every time a body is found. They would stay right where they are. I concur. Them parents act like they are parents of the year, and Candace birthed 7 kids, has none. Bam. Sorry, my phone died. Yes, Lips, I would love to see Zig. Love to see Zig. Yes, definitely. Okay, everyone wants to blame Fred and his. The one, Fred and his. The one not lying. I'm not blaming anybody. I just. Apparently, Grandma went to Illinois to take care of her friend's husband, who was sick at the time. Bad timing, if anything. Okay. But my question, are they allowed to leave state? Yeah. They have several times. Um, in my personal opinion, that ravine needs to be looked at. Uh, but still, in my opinion, um, yeah, the ravine definitely needs to be looked at because it's within 3 minutes. It's across the street from part of the Wells property, and that is not a safe place for any child to be playing at all. And thank you, Crime Stories. Thank you, honey. Good to see you, darling. Make sure you charge your phone. Allegedly, per another round, the ravine is on the land management BLM land. So what does that mean? What does that mean for property? It's is it it's on light, it's by the Frank Light property. So in other words, it's public land next to the Light Cemetery. Search that ravine. I was there. Okay, so talk to me about this ravine. Because that would be the only logical place I could think of. That's dangerous. Morning, everyone. Morning. Candace 7 and Don is 2 and Don's 2 is 9. Jesus Christ. Part of a setup from Don. Okay. Bottom line is Candace set up her own boys to Don last to D last around summer to be last around summer. She Jesus Christ, that's crazy. If she was in that ravine, she could eventually be found. Don said never. Dump is most likely. That is very true. Hang on, I got something here. This is the ravine. Yeah, but you can't. From what I see on this that you sent me, I cannot see any fucking way. There's no way you can see kids even with trees like that. None. I will go over this video on another live. Definitely the count of the Wells kids put together has not a damn thing to do with this baby being gone. Exactly. Yes, Dyer, totally agree. But yes, I blame Candace till the day I die. Just an opinion. Okay. Such a press, maybe not, but so what the parents are just saying. Um that's very true, Sassy. The ravine can easily be seen on Google Maps for a close up. Go to video clip. All right. But yet again, why? That would be the only logical place I could think of. In all honesty. What's going on with Emma? Better not be nothing. I'll be pissy. Oh, Don even throws Candace under the bus. Everyone. He's guilty as fuck. Well, in my honesty and close up opinion of this, the dangerous place to be checked is that motherfucking ravine. Was there anybody set to be buried around the time? Was anybody set to be buried in the Light Cemetery about the time she went missing? Does anybody know? But yeah, no, like for real. Does anybody know if anybody was set to be buried in the Light Cemetery around it? Around the time. Anyone know how Grandma got to just up and leave? No, not a clue. I think Summer was moved after they searched one area to another. Holy Jesus, I thought there was an open grave that day. That's what I'm asking. Was there anyone set to be buried in the Light Cemetery? Because the only thing I could think of outside of that, yes, a man that has apparently, yes, a man that has apparently confessed to that. Summer is gone. I'm confused. Yes, there was a funeral in that cemetery. Also, JBS dog was buried as well. So, name me two simple and easy ways to get away with something. Two simple, easy ways to get away with something. A deep ass ravine that's too dangerous to climb down, and a grave that's already dug for somebody else. What better way to hide a body other than under a body? Not trying to be negative. By the area you mentioned, I think that it is the ravine. I forgot her name. Realm something. Yeah, another realm. What's up, sailor? But you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, though? There was a freshly dug hole. I get what you're saying, and it is plausible. Yeah, but the ravine is in a three. It was is in within 3 minutes. Any child of her size could fall down accidentally and get unalive. A freshly dug grave for somebody who is getting buried. The quick, easy way for somebody to throw a body, to dig a few feet underneath it and throw a body down, cover it back up, and then somebody's funeral is held, and then they are buried underneath somebody who just got buried. You see what I'm saying? Blackwing or anyone, can somebody tell me how much the grandfather left to this baby? But how much was left to that baby? The property, I believe, is on public land next to the light property. That is my thing. What was left? How much money did the grandfather leave to Summer? I heard it was everything he owned. Not sure. How much did he own? Didn't the grandfather own the property? I'm so fucking confused. Problem is the cops won't do it. Exactly. Why just summer when there was other children? Sometimes grandparents pick and choose. Of course, Lawson won't. All I know is that Summer was the only one left any money from grandfather Kenneth. Sorry, don't know total. Okay, that's fine. You don't need. We don't need the specifics. They all failed. If you ask me, they all failed. Lawson, you dropped the ball, bud. You need to get off. You need to retire. Straight up. That's what I was told from a best friend. Not sure. Okay. Lawson is involved in a bad way. From I've said from end of week one. Exactly. The Light Cemetery is on Light property. The land joining it belongs to BLM, which is where the Ravine dump is. Jesus Christ in hell. Has or anyone in the chat at Michelle After Dark. She has done many deep dives regarding the property. Okay. He sure did. So Ellie is aware of the possibility, although RL attended a funeral that week in the area too. Allegedly, I saw his name online listed as a pallbearer or something from that week. Don says his stepdad was called Lawson. Jesus fucking Christ in hell. Holy Christ. So we have two strong possibilities. The cemetery where somebody was freshly buried, where it's getting ready to be buried, and that godforsaken ravine. Receipts? What receipts? There's no receipts on any of this. There's still 3.5 hours of the day missing. So where they're basically it is what it is. Public alley owned by taxpayers. So basically, it's public land where people can go and search if they want without any legal repercussions. What about the doggos? I couldn't tell you about the doggos. The doggos stopped at the road. He said it himself when speaking to Ziggy. Okay. from 2 nights ago. Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So, at the end of the day, the cemetery and the ravine need to be searched at the end of the damn day. Need to be searched hard. And thoroughly, because it's getting a bit out of control. Ronnie and Don are related. Jesus Christ. Some guy said Candace was seen twice coming out of the woods. Really? Andy Bernard couldn't remember where he buried his dog. That's BS. I concur. Look at how many parents dispose of their kids in garbage. Very true. She's with the dog. Maybe Candace taught her portion of maybe Candace thought her portion of Summer's calm to claim to whatever Kenneth left Summer would fall into her lap if Summer was out of the picture. Well, there's motive. We found motive. I don't think that I don't think that properties were searched like they said they've been. I agree. Sadly, Summer won't be found now, which is heartbreaking. I agree. But we have motive. The grandfather left Summer money. We have motive. Now we just need proof. And Summer. We have the motive. Motive is the money. Now we just need the evidence. Ronnie would only let certain areas be searched. Not all the area was searched. Unbelievable. Somebody knows something. We have motive. Motive is grandfather left money to this little girl. There's the motive. Now my question is, where's the evidence and where is the body? That's a good question, Pink Banjo. I think they should they should bring in Don and Candace and Grannis and make them talk. I concur. Wouldn't searchers search it all? Yes, if the local LE allowed it. This is a horrific thought. However, when the tree trimmers were there, did they have one of those machines to chop up the limbs? Oh no. No, that is a bad thought, but a good one. Maybe Don kept his mouth shut about Ronnie's son, and RL turned a blind eye to what was happening this summer. Locked Don up till RL's son is sentenced. I think this goes deep. Like CM said, RL involved, in my opinion. I agree. Ronnie Lawson is involved. Don did Donald put Summer in that machine, and that is why he says she will never be found. Don reminds me of Jeffrey Dahmer. I agree. Robbie Lawson's son is an RSO. Wasn't there a child that was recently found on his on that on a Lawson property in a shed just shortly before Summer went missing, or around the time Summer went missing? Trash compactor machine. Jesus fucking Christ. Mm. Oh Lord. Lawson will not invite EcoSearch back. He doesn't want them there, and controlled where they search. They search the same areas over repetitively. Exactly. A horse. Never heard this. Yeah, took them 12 days to find that little girl, but from my understanding, yes, the horse was buried too. Something in this world just isn't right. Wasn't Lawson's son arrested but only got light jail time and probation? Yes, sir. Wasn't it Ronnie Lawson's cousin or something that kidnapped the other girl and was found on Lawson land? That we do not know. Them kids had no chance on that hill. I agree, Andrew. I heard a rumor about the LE in Tennessee State. What's the rumor, Sarah? That they're dirtbaggery and that Lawson needs to retire and give up the truth? Sideline, how's your hand, bud? I hope you're all right. Yes, I know that girl was found on Lawson's brother's land. Okay, we're in the drugs and that's a heavy accusation. Holy wow, that is heavy. Don got a year for DWL. Our Ronnie Lawson's son got a year for aggravated assault of damn. Carly Trent, I heard brother found her on land. But I also heard that they went straight to that shed where she was without checking anywhere else on the fucking property. Make it make sense. Back to work. Meanwhile, all right, you just take it easy. Frank Light got off property pretty light too. I agree. Jesus. Just saying. I feel something fishy in Summer's case. Everyone, anyone agree, or am I crazy for that? No, Andrew, I mistake, and I sent my comment without the rest. No, 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 no. It's fine. Dirty cops. Some are good, some are not. Exactly. All this shit makes me sick, and you don't even understand how sick I am. I'm about literally ready to throw up. Good morning, toaster oven. How are you today? But at the bottom line, the bottom goddamn line is it just sickens me. TBI needs to be asked what was searched and not. Morning, Dukes. Google it. Good morning. I will be live at Boom. These people enabling suspects and drug addicts for clicks and views. I have a lot to say today. Another round while I have you, honey. Quick question. I know you go live in about 6 minutes. But quick question. Is your people on the ground gonna send a drone into that ravine? If they do, I would appreciate a video on that so I can go over it with my people as well. That ravine needs to be thoroughly searched. Crime is profitable business for a broke ass town. Exactly. We haven't talked of that. It's a good idea. The only thing I can think of is that damn ravine is literally within walking distance. It's a fact. Andrew, Google it. 2017, he got 25 years or something. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that ravine is within 3 minutes of the Wells house, and it's very dangerous. It needs to be looked at. I will post the ravine videos. Okay, I gotta wait for it to scroll up a minute. It's very dangerous, full of snakes. Well, that that just makes it 30 times worse. Now, doesn't it? And Granny's house, I tried to find information on the young lady you wanted me to look up and try to go over. I really did not find much of it, such as the initial um anything. But if you could email me, my email is in the about page on my YouTube. If you could email me information and links where to go to get some, I'll be more than happy to go over the Samantha case. What happened to PPE? Can they wear? I don't know. Why isn't the TBI FBI taking over Hawkins County and searching nonstop? Still, they till they find this little girl. This has been going on long enough, and it's time for this little girl to be found. I concur. Thank you, Andrew, for being respectful. Not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. I just need to know more about this ravine. My curiosity has been piqued. I have all the same questions as everyone. Exactly. We all do. But at the end of the day, the light graveyard is literally across the street from part of the Wells property, along with the goddamn ravine. And the ravine is public land. Public land is the ravine. Make it make sense, y'all. Because honestly, I am not feeling too well. I let my blood pressure get too high, but it's all right. I got this. At least those volunteer searchers are out there moving things and looking around. The Ellie and TBI haven't been searching the dumps. I concur. Terra snakes are mostly under boards. A lot of poisonous ones out of the way. Yes, but snakes do hide in holes and things like that as well. So definitely. Just pray, have faith, justice for summer. I agree, Granny's house. Are you taking medication for your blood pressure? No, I am not. I am taking anxiety and depression pills. It's too much, but summer's worth it all. Yes. I just hope that this young lady is found before I stroke the fuck out. Who's to say who was ever out there searching related is not related to the suspect. Concur. Who knows anything? I don't know. I'm all right. No worries. I'm good. I'm good. I'm all right. I'm all right. No worries. I'm all right. I got this. So, as Ziggy exposed last night, yes, the hair and bones were found at Fred's place. Yes, it's his family searching. If his family sus, if his family suspects their own, that's super. That's super telling. Exactly. Okay. Who don't want the land? There's a lot of potential, good potential for that land. Mine is anxiety, depression. It's knockoff Zoloft, and they really don't work other than to put me nunite. Um, but no, that right there is saying something. These stupid people running suspects for cash is absolutely crazy. Exactly. See, I'm not running anything. I just want to hear what the hell's going on. And has there been anything back about the bones and hair yet? Is my question. For those who want to know. I missed your live. I went to watch it. It was gone. It was members only. Trust and believe. I tried to watch it myself. Has it been proven that it is human bones? Not a word, and we won't hear honestly. Okay. But at least it's something. TBI won't say anything. Good. So they're doing their damn jobs. Oh, we got mail. That's weird.
Yeah, I'm new. Well, not new so much. Let's see, number one.
Yeah, you got it right. Goddamn. They got it right. I am happy. Thank you, darling. That's the second. Oh, sorry. Mail. We actually got mail. Holy shit. Hello, 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 everyone. Sorry, I had to check my mail. But yes, good morning, 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 good morning. Another realm. How can I watch her live? I was so excited. You actually that live she did yesterday was members only in honesty. Bills, yes, ma'am. No, 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 no. It's a statement from her bank. It's a bank statement. Sorry, bank statement. Not. I don't have bills. It's not on members, it's on private. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was members. My bad. But most indubitably. Yeah, she's gonna be going live. She should be going live now, so she needs to skedaddle and go to her live. And please and thank you. And you have a great day. But I am actually gonna go. I actually have to get off this. I have to go lay down and lower my blood pressure. It's getting a bit up there. No, 3 hours from your end. Oh, okay. But I do have to. All right. I do have to go lay down. Andrew, I like, but I'm gonna watch her. Okay. No problem. I'm gonna go. Myself. I got too overexerted. But thank you all for being here. We'll have another live here in a little while when I can get my blood pressure low. But please be well, be safe, take care of one another, and always keep up the search. Never, ever stop searching for anyone who is missing. They need the love and respect they deserve. Much love. Later, y'all.